What is this? New internet celebrities like Jake Paul and Mr. Beast are paying armies of clippers to saturate social media clips with clips of their videos. This is the story behind Anthony Fujiwara, 23, the secretive mastermind behind celebrities clipping campaigns. Oh shit. There's the clippers, especially on Twitter, the steak adjacent clippers are under a little bit of hot water right now. Mr. Beast employs over 1,000 clippers who create short versions of his videos and share them on social media to steer audiences to his YouTube channel. Clipping, a marketing service, pays independent editors $50 for every 100,000 views that snippets of YouTube shows get on social media apps, and also charges clients a subscription fee. The company, founded by 23-year-old Anthony Fujiwara, has generated about $7.7 million in sales so far this year and works with clients including YouTube personalities, record labels, and podcasts to boost their social media profiles. It's hard to imagine that Mr. Beast, the most popular YouTuber, needs help getting and keeping fans. But behind the scenes, Jimmy Donaldson employs the equivalent of a vast call center, more than 1,000 clippers who push short versions of his stunt and challenge videos in front of online audiences and steer them to his YouTube channel, which boasts 448 million subscribers. You should do the same and promote socialism. Yeah, what do you think the Hasanabi Clips industrial complex is? That's literally what it is. But behind the scenes, Jimmy employs the equivalent of a vast call center. For a recent campaign, Donaldson's team paid independent editors employed by a startup called Clipping $50 for every 100,000 views that snippets of his YouTube shows got on social media apps, according to a post on Discord, the chat app where the company does business. These contracts identify a viral moment, embellish it with a funny slogan, and feed it into services like TikTok and Instagram. People used to buy commercials on TV billboards, radio time slots, said Anthony Fujiwara, the 23-year-old founder of Clipping, a marketing service that he named after his new social media marketing technique. Clipping is that for the modern era. It's buying space and time on people's phones while they scroll. The emergence of clipping shows people spend that much money on Hasan hate clips. Yes. The emergence of, but you don't pay them directly. I don't. People do it on their own volition. And not only do people do it on their own volition, but people also monetize it as well on their own. That's how the Hasanabi Clips industrial complex works. Clipping, the company that also had a Republican ad campaign earlier this year focused on ads against Zohran Mamdani. My sources is that I was lurking their discords. Wait, really? In one YouTube Shorts clip posted by an account called Reels Official, Mr. Beast prompts comedian Andrew Desbordes, or Drewski, to dunk a basketball. Under the clip, a character from Amazon Inc. King of Meat video game, one of Donaldson's sponsors, jumps over obstacles. It's a requirement detailed in the clipping campaign instructions on Discord. The text reads, "No way, Mr. Beast got Drewski dunking on a 11.5 meter hoop." Fujiwara declined to comment on his business with Mr. Beast, who has launched his own clipping operation called Viro. Clipping doles out $300 to $1,500 for every 1 million views a clip gets across all the apps, according to data on Discord. On top of that, clients pay the company for a subscription fee of $2,500 to $10,000 a month, and sometimes more, according to Fujiwara. Behind the company sits a stable of 23,000 clippers, contract editors who create short-form versions of celebrities' longer content on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. One clipper, Faisal Ali, who's 23 and based in Pakistan, said he earned $600 making clips for Donaldson. He even hired 2 subcontractors who edit the videos and receive the percentage of his payout. The key to having clips find their way into consumers' data feeds is to identify a hook for the first 1 to 2 seconds of a video. Think of it like fishing, he said. Fujiwara started editing YouTube videos in 2018 when he was a 16-year-old attending high school in Los Angeles. His parents, who emigrated from the U.S. to Japan and Costa Rica, pushed him to make money from a young age. YouTubers whose clips Fujiwara edited went from 0 followers to 100,000 in a month, he recalled. Celebrity gamers took note, and soon Fujiwara was receiving inquiries from popular Fortnite players. Not a gamer himself, he applied what he knew about popular soccer videos to clips of video gamers killing their opponents. During the pandemic, Fujiwara began studying strategies for going viral, popularized by self-described misogynist influencer Andrew Tate and his controversial Hustlers University School for teaching money-making skills. In a conversation with gamer influencer Aiden Ross, Fujiwara recalled discussing Tate's strategies and the potential for short-form video marketing. So far this year, Clipping has generated about $7.7 million in sales, much of it in crypto. Oh my God. Clients, including the managers of YouTube personalities, record labels, and podcasts, are allocating growing pots of money, in some cases more than $10,000 a month for contracted clippers. United Talent Agency, based in Beverly Hills, works with Clipping to boost clients' social media profiles and funnel potential fans from short-form video apps onto YouTube, Spotify, or Twitch, where there's money to be made. One recent campaign for Ross reaped 430 million views across 11,000 videos created by 520 clippers, according to the company's social media account. Ross's representatives didn't respond to requests for comment. Clipping is a way to promote your artist through an organic UGC user-generated format, said Dante Smith. Smith came across Clipping in March through word of mouth. When he wants one of his artist's songs to go viral, he and a team of digital marketers study what the subculture to target, such as fashion, sports, or reality television. Then they suggest clippers to pair the song with the video genre. For Bodies, the lead single on Offset's album Kiari, they chose wrestling and anime clips, according to Smith. Everyone from internet celebrities like Ross to Jake Paul to hip-hop artists like Ice Spice and Offset have benefited from clipping service, according to the company's social media. If it's real people getting paid and not bots, it isn't the worst thing, right? No, it's not. It's just a way to astroturf. It's a way to. It's just a marketing tool. That's what it is. It's just a way to fucking farm out slop. Fujiwara still edits videos, including for top YouTuber Darren Jason Watkins, known as iShowSpeed. For others, though, he outsourced clipping to his contractors. This year, he incorporated the company. If we wanted to pay taxes and be legal, or for someone to come in and invest, we need proper books, Fujiwara said. So far, he's batted off interest from people who want partial ownership of his company. I took a bunch of meetings with management companies based in LA, heard their advice, and then just did it all myself. Smith, the Capital Workers executive, said that in 2026, he'll try and run clipping campaigns for back catalog music, as well as new singles. He credits Fujiwara with building an infrastructure for how things are moving in the digital space today with the fluidity to adapt. But they're not marked as sponsored posts or anything? No, but they don't need to be if they're not marketing anything. I'm also surprised that this is not being handled by bots in general. But this is literally how the stake stuff operates as well. You get a bunch of people, some of which are in like India and Bangladesh, and then others who are in America even, right? To take this exact same service and slap on a stake logo on it off of whoever the fuck's content they want to. It's presented as a news aggregation service. A lot of the Twitter impression farmers do this, and they've been underwater recently. According to Kirko, Drake, Aiden Ross, and Stake are facing a class action lawsuit in Missouri federal court for promoting illegal online gambling. The reason why I'm talking about this is this doesn't have anything to do with the Clippers necessarily, but these are the guys who also use those same services, including Aiden Ross. Filed on October 27th, the suit claims that Drake and Aiden misled fans by appearing to gamble their own money while allegedly using funds provided by Stake, promoting the platform to millions, including young fans in Missouri where the online casino gambling is banned. The suit seeks to hold Drake and Ross liable for class members' gambling losses. I don't think this will work, for the record. I don't know how any of this works, but I don't see something like this working, especially considering that Stake is immensely powerful and immensely wealthy. And it's also, Drake, I'm sure, has the best legal team. I don't know if this will actually work, but I will say there's also a Telegram channel set up with hundreds, if not thousands of people that have a lead that gives you a link with a social post to interact with. You do XYZ amounts and they pay you in crypto as well. This is how we end up with a bunch of boosted fake artists with millions of clicks and streams with no real fan base. You sure? Look at what happened at the Super Bowl last year. Do you think people pay for negative clips a year, or do you just live rent free in their heads? I mean, I have no evidence. I have no evidence beyond the fact that like a lot of those Stake sponsored clippers are directed by Stake. And not only that, but also, yes, they do despise me. Stake does. I mean,
out to the laptop. Just do the, no. Come.
They used to do these kinds of broadcasted talks. And back in the day, whenever they used to do it, they would openly talk about their disdain for someone such as myself. So I don't think it's an accident that all of those impression farmers on Twitter that we later found out were being sponsored by Stake directly, which is the crypto gambling casino that is the financial engine driving Kick and the financial engine driving all of those boosted accounts, were actively at the heart of all of the controversy that I find myself in, no matter what. I mean, they were literally posting about Kaya. They hate the Twitch CEO and they hate me, and they regularly will post, like those accounts will regularly post about how awful I am. Since Stake got kicked off of Twitch, they have not stopped. Yeah, this was the Rock Nation lawsuit that alleges Stake uses bots and Kick Clips campaign for defamation. Yeah, private investigator claims Rock Nation is suing Kick for spreading fake rumors and Drake for using bots. A private investigation claimed that Drake inflates music streaming numbers. She also said that Stake and Kick pay creators to do slander against certain people. Aiden Ross has sided with Tory Lanez in his court case with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, this is ironically another one of those like fucking Clipper accounts, so I don't know if I can even trust them. But during his Wednesday stream, Aiden Ross revealed claims from a private investigator of the Jay-Z-owned entertainment firm Rock Nation is suing Drake and Kick. The streamer explained that the New York-based company believes that Drake uses bots to increase music streaming numbers and that Kick pays creators to slander people. A private investigator who was supposedly hired by Rock Nation spoke to an employee of DJ Academics She said she was 100% sure that Drake artificially inflates his music listens. Drake himself alleged in November 2024 that Kendrick Lamar's record label, Universal Music Group, and Spotify manipulated streaming numbers for Not Like Us. Spotify has since denied this ever happened. The investigator also claimed Kick and the Stake online gambling site are paying content creators to spread fake rumors about Roc Nation artists like Megan Thee Stallion. Only last month, Aiden Ross revealed that Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation's legal team served him legal papers. A mariachi band played outside his house to attract his attention so they could hand him a deposition for a defamation case. He believes this relates to the fallout of the Tory Lanez trial, where Ross backed the rapper's version of events and said that Megan Thee Stallion had lied. Lanez is currently serving 10 years in prison for shooting her in the feet. But now there's also this other thing. In the lawsuit, plaintiff Justin Killam says he lost money on Stake.us as a result of defendant's wrongful trade practice accusing Stake of disguising itself as a social casino that does not offer real gambling as a ploy to evade state laws that prohibit online gambling. Stake, co-founded by billionaires Ed Craven and Bijan Tehrani in 2017, operates as an online gambling website, Stake.com, as well as a separate website for US-based users, Stake.us, that it calls a social casino on which users play games using digital coins. Killam's lawsuit accuses Stake of bypassing gambling laws on Stake.us by bundling user purchase of gold coins, which have no real world value, with a bonus of Stake Cash, which can be gambled and then cashed in for cryptocurrency, which the suit says is a clear vehicle for real money gambling. The suit accuses Drake and Ross, both of whom have a partnership with Stake, of targeting teenagers with their marketing of their platform and gambling using house money. Stake provides them, so as any losses they might share on social media are part of a marketing tactic designed to draw attention. Drake, who has 142 million followers on Instagram, has already made 2 posts this week advertising Stake, including one video purporting to show him with a balance of $1 million in his Stake account. Forbes has reached out to Stake representatives for Drake and Ross for comment. Yeah, Stake garnered attention earlier this year for an apparent advertising push that involved X accounts posting memes and other content with a small Stake logo at the bottom, though it's unclear whether Stake was behind these posts or paid creators to add the Stake logo to their content. In response to one of the viral posts of an adult film actress that included the Stake logo, the United Kingdom's Gambling Commission launched an investigation into the platform. In February, the commission said gambling company DGB Europe Limited, which partnered with Stake for its United Kingdom operations, would shut down the Stake platform in the country. Ed Craven and Bijan Tehrani are both worth $2.8 billion, according to Forbes estimates. Stake.com generated $4.7 billion in revenue in 2024, Forbes previously reported. Craven and Tehrani are also founders of Kick, a live streaming platform they launched as a rival to Twitch. Have you noticed an increase in hate since the anti-gambling saga from years ago? Yes. Yes. Non-stop. And there's really, of course. What, you think it's a fucking accident that every single Kick streamer has launched their own personal hate campaign against me at one point, including people who I've never heard of, people who I've never interacted with, or including people that I have literally opened my home to? Yes, that was the OG. It was like me and Pokey, down to the singular incident that destroyed the Poggers community as we know it, or as people call it. It's just, he is so, the dudes that own that website are just, they're running a money printing operation. There's nothing you can do about it. They are incredibly, incredibly wealthy. So we just give up or what? I mean, I don't. It's just something that I have to think about all the time.